Hey, Matt here, and I want to tell you about my new Scrape Formatter tool. What the Scrape Formatter tool does is it allows you to take URLs and anchor text or keywords and manipulate them into the formats that you need to be able to do commenting with Scrapebox, trackbacks with Scrapebox, and then the standard link lock format for ScrapeJet and Scrapeboard. So what I could do is load in a list of URLs, paste in a list of URLs, or just type out a list of URLs in this box. And then over here I would put in anchor text either by loading them, pasting them in here, or typing them and editing them. And when I'm done, I would hit add to working space below in link lock format. That is going to create them in the standard link lock format that all the scrape tools use, which is basically URL, space, and then the spin text for your anchor text. Now these anchor texts of course get locked to that particular URL when the link building is done. So we can put in other ones as well. So if I want to clear this out and pop in something else here, I can just keep working. And you'll notice as I hit the add to working space, it just pins it down here, so you can just keep pasting in and loading lists and creating a big list to work with here. You'll also notice this URL token, %URL%. If you put that in, it grabs the URL itself and adds that as an anchor text. So I can put in a long list of URLs and it would take each URL and lock it to itself as an anchor text, so we can see our Scrapebox resources, ScrapeJet, Scrapeboard, and then the actual URL, which is great after Penguin because you want to have a great anchor text diversity. Now another thing you can do is we can actually paste into this field down here or type in as well. So if I have a list already in link lock format, I can import that as well and bring it in, and then I can save this in trackbacks format, and I can save it in comments format. And then when we go in here and if we want to pop these open, we can see it's put it in the correct comment format and for Scrapebox the correct trackback format. So that should help save a lot of time for a lot of people as far as building these things and working with them. And if you already have this, you can just convert them straight over into trackbacks, which is nice. You can also convert from Excel through this method. For instance, if you're using one of my Excel tools that help you create spin text and that sort of thing, so say I have a URL and some keywords here, or you just have that data stored in Excel, you can grab this and go ahead, and you have to paste it in Notepad first so it gets rid of the actual formatting from Excel. But you'll notice still that there's like a tab here in between your URL and your anchor text, and that'll work in Scrapebox's commenter, but obviously you're not going to be able to get trackbacks format out of that. And if you put that in the link checker, it doesn't always necessarily work correctly. But if we paste this into the tool here and put it right down here, you'll notice it still has the tabs and stuff in there, but when we save it in comments format and save it in trackbacks format, the tool adjusts and filters that out correctly so that it shows up as just with the space, and it'll show up as trackbacks correctly. Also, if you have formatted with no space in here, which some people have data stored like that, it will filter that out as well, and it'll add the space as necessary, and it'll still work with trackbacks. So you get some different formatting options as far as being able to convert from different resources in here as well. Just load them up in the working space and away you go. Also, you can resize the tool, make it bigger. Now you can't really see most of it because I maximized it, but you get a lot more working space, which is nice. And then I also have a banner up here that's clickable. Now it says click here to buy auto approve lists right now. I'll have that changed. I just quickly threw that together, but when you click it, it's going to take you to a page. Right now I have it redirecting to where I sell auto approve lists, but what this will be eventually is a page that has a list of resources. It will have a place where you can buy auto approve lists from me. It'll also have resources to places like Scrape Stuff, which is one of my other sites where I have a vast list of Scrapebox resources, ScrapeJet resources, Scrapeboard resources, and just when you go over, you just have an enormous list of links to places and videos and all that sort of stuff. So it'll be a great help resource, all quickly available right from the banner there when you click on it. And that is how you use the Scrape Formatter tool.